What we think matters actually turns into matter, which manifests into this realm, the 3D realm, the 3D world. Which is why being the observer instead of the reactor is key. The soul is the observer and the body is the reactor. Be the observer more than the reactor. And also be selective in your thinking. Today's video is literally mad important and it's going to teach you more on how to be still in chaos, literally. To be more mentally centered, literally, is not where you are physically or externally at, is where you are mentally at, if you are mentally centered. And not only that as well, I'm also going to be talking about how our emotions and what we think is key to how we literally manifest here. So to be selective and pretty much view them the same. It is key to be selective with your thinking and with your emotion. Again, this is not to say to reject your emotions or feelings, but certain emotions, etc., at certain times and thoughts are super irrelevant, in which we are super conscious of how they are irrelevant. Be selective on what you pay attention to. First, let's look at the meaning of the concept of matter, which notice how it's talking about it's a physical substance, and which if you look at the other meaning of saying it doesn't matter, look at what it will say it means. What we literally emotionally slash mentally think matters will literally turn into matter, which manifests into this realm. Not only that, I'm also going to be talking about the demiurge and archons, just so I could give y'all a better understanding in a way, even though there's a lot of ways of understanding this. Just real quick, the demiurge is literally known as a false god or a false creator to say, and it pretty much urges us, which is the real soul, the real spark, to manifest for it. In which the archons, which is just low entities, show up to assist the demiurge. Archons is pretty much symbolizing our consciousness, a way of what they use as a portal to pretty much manifest. Demiurge is pretty much them I urge, they're urging us to spark the real creator. In which the more you study this, it will start making sense, in which they also like to explain the brain as the demiurge, which is why it's selective to be on your thinking, literally, and not to just pay attention to everything, be centered. We are in a mental universe, so being mentally centered is key. Also, I'm gonna tell y'all right now a technique of how to be the observer instead of the reactor. The soul is the observer and the body is the reactor. Again, this is literally a form of a mind exercise, so you don't always have to be performing it. It's just when you feel like it is key. When anything is taking place, no matter what pops up, just be the observer, because the soul is the observer but the body is the reactor. Even down to even if emotions pop up, just be the observer, literally, and keep practicing that mind exercise. Just observe, literally, in which through that it's literally key because you could be more selective on what you actually want to react to. Keep in mind that we are in the physical realm, which is the matter realm. Whatever we emotionally slash mentally think matters, it is literally vital on how we literally manifest here in this mental plane. This will conclude the video, and just know I have so much more important knowledge to be dropping, literally, so y'all should stay tuned. I share reflections. Remember to be centered in chaos.